Hello, good day, and thank you so much for showing interest in becoming a part of the TeraCare team. My name is Benita, and I am a business developer at TeraCare. And through this short orientation video, I would walk you through everything you need to know about TeraCare, TeraCare mission and vision, the healthcare challenges that TeraCare will solve, patient registration journey, your role as a TeraCare nurse, and also what is expected of you. Your monthly remuneration will also be clearly stated. Then your rewards and your recognition at TerraCare would be highlighted in this video. And also the career path that TerraCare would provide for you as a nurse. And after this orientation, there will definitely be an assessment to attest to what level you understand your role at TerraCare. All right. So at TerraCare, we believe that quality healthcare should be available to everyone, regardless of your location. That is why we created a digital healthcare platform that connects patients to licensed nurses and doctors remotely through TerraCare app. With TeraCare app, users can be able to talk to a nurse or a doctor from anywhere, access medical health care without visiting a hospital, and also fund their consultation wallet and request care instantly while using the application. Then, furthermore, a patient can be able to receive professional healthcare guidance and follow-up support immediately after consultation. Then, a patient can also be able to locate labs and pharmacies around their vicinity. All this will be explained to you as we move on. TerraCare's mission is simple and straight to the point. Our one mission is to bridge the gap between healthcare professionals and patients by providing access to quality healthcare through technology. And our vision is to become Africa's most trusted digital healthcare platform. I'm sure you may be wondering why TerraCare exists. Today, many people experience so many challenges such as long waiting hours at the hospitals, difficulty accessing healthcare professionals, transportation expenses, delayed medical attention, and limited healthcare access in some communities. So TerraCare was built to solve these problems and bring healthcare closer to the people. All right, so let's talk about the patient journey on TeraCare. It's simple and straight to the point. Immediately, a patient gets to hear about TeraCare. The next thing the patient is to do is to download the application on their phones. Then you guide the patient on how to create an account. Furthermore, the patient goes ahead to fund his or her consultation wallet. Then this patient goes ahead to also request for a consultation on the application. Of course, with your guidance, you'll be put through on how to go about all of this. Then after the consultation, immediately the consultation is done, a nurse attends to this patient online while waiting for the doctor to join. And when the doctor joins, if the case or if the situation would be needing the attention of the doctor then attends to this patient and follow-up is provided when needed. So here's the point where I get to explain who you are in TerraCare, your role as a nurse at TerraCare. So, as a nurse at TeraCare, you also represent an agent of TeraCare, which means as a TeraCare nurse agent, you are more than just a nurse. You become an ambassador of healthcare in TeraCare. So, these are the responsibilities that you ought to know about your role. First off, you'll be introducing people to the TerraCare platform. You would also educate users about our services. You will help you'll be helping users to also register and get on board on the application. Then you would encourage active participation or active use of this application, of TerraCare application by building trust within your community. Trust is a very paramount thing and which you ought to build with people around you. So your contribution will directly help more people to gain access to healthcare. As part of the TeraCare team, we expect professional conduct, active participation, respectful communication, compliance with company policies, and consistent promotion of TeraCare. And the last of which is very, very important is positive representation of the brand. So whatever it is you are involved in or whatever it is you're doing, make sure you always represent the brand positively. All right, so this is how you get paid on TeraCare. I'm going to be showing you how you get paid as a nurse agent on TeraCare. So for every high performing or top performing TeraCare agent, that agent tends to earn about 150,000 naira to 200,000 naira in a month on TeraCare. And here is how you'll be able to earn such amount. So you get paid when a client subscribes on TeraCare. We also pay you for home visits assigned to you monthly as a registered nurse. Then furthermore, we give you extra bonuses from labs and pharmacies registered by you. So let me explain this with an example. So when you get to register a client on TeraCare, the subscription made by that client will automatically be divided into two, which is you get 50% of whatever subscription that has been made by your client on the application. So let's use this illustration here. Okay. So let's say, for instance, you get to register 100 clients on TeraCare. And out of these 100 clients, you have 50 clients that funded their wallet with 5,000 naira just for this month. Now, do the math. 50 times half of 5,000 naira, which is 2,500 naira, you were earning 125,000 naira in just 1 month. Here's another scenario where you register 200 clients on TeraCare and then 100 clients fund their wallet with 5,000 naira for this month consultation. You earn 2,500 you earn 2,500 naira from each of these client consultations multiplied by the 100 clients that will be paying this same consultation fee. You are earning 250,000 naira for just 1 month in doing a job remotely. Now, let's talk about how we pay you for home visits that are assigned to you monthly. This rule is specifically for registered and top nurses that are performing well, top agent nurses that are performing well. So you have to top up your game when it comes to this. So for people that will be going to, or for nurses that will be going to visit homes, because over time, the consultations that the doctor would have with the patient would then be fishing out or identifying patients that will be needing extra home care. So this patient that will be needing extra home care will definitely get to reach to us, and then we will be assigning any nurse agent that is close by to visit this set patient. Then in turn, depending on the location and the status of the consultation that this patient has, we would then pay you a certain amount of money to cover your logistics and also your time. Okay, and furthermore, this is where I get to explain how you gain extra or how you get paid extra bonuses from labs and pharmacies that have been registered by you. So on the application, we are going to be having a feature where you'll be able to register labs with their price list for their lab tests and every other thing. So each lab that you register, whenever your client gets to go and consult any lab test there, you get a certain commission from each of these lab tests that is being run there by your clients. So you are earning from three different streams on TeraCare alone. Additionally, at TeraCare, we also reward top performing agent nurses that performs well and that brings in results over effort or that provides result over effort. So for each top performing nurses, you stand to gain performances bonus. You would also be given special recognition, leadership opportunities, and you'll be prioritized for consideration and for advanced role at TeraCare. We believe in rewarding excellence at all time here at TeraCare. So this is the career path here at TeraCare. Currently, you'll be starting as a level one agent, which is a nurse agent or agent nurse. Then the level two has to do with the veteran nurse and the follow-up nurse. Then we have the clinical support roles that you'll be handling, or the leadership opportunity that will be awarded to you when you become, or when you um, take or do your part as an agent, or take responsibility of whatever you are assigned to do. So, top performing nurses will be strongly considered for the advancement within the organization. Now, for the virtual nursing opportunities, which is also known as a level two, these are the things you need to know and things are you need to do as a nurse agent in order for you to be able to move on to the next level. First off, you must be a registered nurse. Then you also have to be an active nurse agent. So being an active nurse agent simply means bringing on board clients and sticking to what we expect from you as earlier stated. And also you must demonstrate competence and professionalism at all times. Then finally, you must be capable of handling clients effectively through online consultation, as this job is going to be a remote job. So we are entrusting you to handle clients with every form of professionalism that you would be bringing to the table. And if there are issues, or if you encounter any form of issues that you feel is beyond your power or your scope of study, you can always escalate these issues to the appropriate. All right, so here are the roles of the level two nurse. They can be a virtual nursing assistant or a follow-up nurse. So you'll be given extra tasks or extra um, activities to handle on TeraCare app. Here you'll be supporting doctors in patient consultations also. So for the level two nurses, they are engaged directly by the company and will be receiving a certain sum of salary in addition to their remuneration as agents. So as a level two nurse, you are earning from different or four basic form of income. Now that you have completed the orientation, here are the necessary steps you need to take. Firstly, you have to go download the TeraCare app if you haven't. Then you create an account, get logged in successfully, familiarize yourself with the platform, with the app, then complete the assessment. This assessment cutoff mark is 70%. This assessment is also compulsory. Then, after you've been able to go through this process, the guide on how to navigate the app will be sent to your WhatsApp platform. All right. So after the assessment, your offer letter will be sent to you via mail. So always be active and check your mails. Then you get trained and you resume work immediately you complete this training. Okay, so let's look at these questions that I know might fit into the questions you might have been asking yourself during the course of the orientation. So the first question here says, does TheraCare have access to all medical specialist doctors? Okay, so currently we have doctors from different fields or different medical fields on TheraCare app, but subsequently, as we progress, we'll keep updating that on the application. And the next question here says, how are physical examinations conducted on TheraCare? Yes, we know that it's very paramount for the doctor to be able to consult physical examination or conduct physical examination on the patient. But that is why we have laboratories registered on the application, just so that when the consultation has been done, these patients can be able to go to a nearby lab or pharmacy to take down their vitals or to run some certain tests that the doctor might have put down for them to be able to conduct at those laboratories. Now, next question here says, do I earn commission for medication purchased through pharmacies that register on the TerraCare? So you do not get to earn from medications purchased from these pharmacies you be registering. Rather, you earn from the tests that might have been carried out by your clients at that particular lab. The next question here says, can TheraCare be used for a medical for emergency medical situation? The answer here is no. TeraCare is not meant for emergency medical situations. Rather, when you have such medical situation that to do with emergencies, you should do the needful. Then, lastly, this question here says, is TheraCare only meant for medical consultations? So, like I rightly said before now, TheraCare, you, through TheraCare, you can be able to consult a doctor and also be able to go to the labs that are registered on the application to carry out tests and to also purchase medical or medications that might have been prescribed for you by the doctor. So that brings us to the end of this orientation process, and I'll be glad to have to see you at the top. So we assure you an amazing experience working with us at TheraCare, and TheraCare would also help you earn additional income online while working remotely. Thank you so much for your time and do have a great day. Bye bye.
Because we care about your family, we are bringing you the